Who met somebody interesting today?
Like the people that I met yesterday, even though it's the first time I was meeting them, there's kind of like sort of like an instantaneous like camaraderie and friendship like right away because we had something in common. So yeah.
We're flying to Oahu today for our pop-up meetup that we're having the day before our tax auction workshop right here in Hawaii. This is one of the strategies that we use to find deals in Hawaii at a discount, and especially for locals who are living here, who want to stay here or have moved away and want to move home. These strategies you should be staying tuned into because a lot of people think they're priced out of paradise, but you just have to get creative and do different strategies in order to find properties at a discount. So this month has been crazy busy with meetups. I've been island hopping. Almost every other week we had a meetup on Maui, Kauai, Oahu, and now wrapping up the month on Oahu for our tax workshop. And then June, we're looking to head to Hilo for the last tax auction. So make sure that you are liking, subscribing to this channel, and staying in the know, watching these videos, taking notes, because these are little known strategies and who knows who else is going to be talking about them. So we love to share with the community these types of things, but it does get really busy in our lives. So thank you to those who come to our meetups, who show up, show out, and are eager to learn and eager to take that next step to invest in themselves. Just got to Oahu, arrived here with my stunner shades on. Shout out to Bomber Eyewear. I'm going to meet my business partner Fuzzy as always. He's going to grab us from the airport. We have to make a few stops to get the workbooks all situated for our students tomorrow. We printed out the latest auction list that has over 100 plus properties that we're going to go over a lot of them to let people know exactly how we look at the numbers. That's something that not a lot of people share as well, especially being experienced. Aloha, Honolulu! Hey, with the team, Blair Bear. We are here at Home Depot wrapping up the workbooks for tomorrow because we had to fly over, so we had to get them printed at Office Max / Depot. We have Fuzzy over here doing the hole punching and adding the lanyards, and Mrs. Campos Blair doing the final cutouts for the badges. So excited for the students that are attending tomorrow. Get a lot of value, and we want everything to look great as well.
Put me to work, putting the badges, putting them on the lanyard. Super cool to be part of this. Oh look, speaker. Yeah. Super excited for tomorrow. We got all the name tags, a lot of people. Oh, dropping already. But anyway, we've got some speaker ones. And then we also got, I think we got one more seat left. So we have a blank. Is that for you?
We're excited for the workbooks as well. We like to keep our workshops very interactive. So we have the list here, but we also have areas that they have to fill in and pay attention during the entire workshop too. And this is the first part of our 3-part series. So we're excited to teach them all the fundamentals, everything they need to know, and go through the entire list tomorrow.
Yep.
And then the next step is we're going to have a Q&A call with them to help them prep for the actual live auction. And then we're going to provide in-person support the day of at a real life auction. Yep. So we're excited to see people actually go out there and bid, win some properties, and help them to buy land and stay right here in Hawaii.
Prices are getting more and more expensive right here in Hawaii, so there's no better way to learn real estate through coaches that are active right here in Hawaii.
So come join us today. We're excited to have you start your journey and be there to support you. thank you guys all for coming to this casual Oahu meetup. We decided because we're doing a workshop tomorrow to just have a little get together for the people that wanted to just come and talk story about real estate and their lives and catch up. For right now, we're focusing on tax auctions because the last one of the year happening in Hawaii is next week. So it's kind of your last chance if you're thinking about purchasing properties that way to actually get in locally. And we're excited. That's been our whole focus this month, just getting people on board. There was a auction on Maui, Kauai, and Oahu, or Kauai got canceled, but those only happen once a year. The ones on the Big Island happen twice a year, and there's over 100 plus properties. On the other islands, there's only like a couple properties. So it is super competitive, and your chances are way higher on the Big Island, and that's been our focus, and Fuzzy's been building there for over 12 plus years.
Long time, yep.
We're gonna have you just introduce yourself, where you're from, and kind of why you're here tonight, or what you're looking for. If you have any needs, what do they call it? Any needs or questions? Yeah.
I went to a tax auction in Alvear and Oahu and signed up for the workshop. So figure it'd be a great place to meet other people before this workshop. And I'm gonna go up to Hilo and see that tax auction. So my father-in-law lives up there, so we'll see how things go. And yeah, I'm excited.
Yay!
We're here to just reinforce our why, why we're doing this and doing this for the local people. Like he said, we already have a couple of properties, 2 of them are already rental units, and I want to do the same thing that I do here on the Big Island to help just have available rentals for the local people who actually work there, not just vacation rentals like we've been seeing.
Hi, my name is KK. I'm from Wamanalo. I am brand new in this. I want to be around like-minded people and move forward in the future with this new family.
I didn't know how to find the resources, and I didn't know how to find the capital. So now that I started following Sasha like maybe about a year, maybe like about 6 months ago, and I never really reached out, and I really didn't know why. But suddenly I realized, what are you waiting for? Maybe it's about time to actually, get your feet wet. And so I did. And I went to the workshop about a month ago, and look at me now. I know all of you now already. So me, my goal is, I've been working on a project. It's for so long. I just don't have the resources to actually put it into action. My main thing is, I have a lot of whys, so it's gonna take a long time for me to explain all my whys. But mainly, my main goal is to set up a syndication of care homes and foster care homes around the island because it's very needed. In about 5 to 10 years, we're gonna be inundated of a lot of chronically ill elders, and we need to place them somewhere. So that's part of my goal. And the second goal that goes along with it is I wanted to use the workforce of there's an untapped workforce right now in Oahu, and that's the houseless people. A lot of them, their families, they're working, they want to be educated, they wanted to be trained, and I wanted to be the vehicle to actually give them the training, give them that education, so finally they can have a career, development, a career pathway, and then through their financial, and then, own their own homes. So, those are really big, lofty, ambitions. But with you guys' help, I know I can get there. So
I think the underlying thing that I just heard while we went around the room was just passion. You have to have something that's driving you to do this, because then why do it? There's, I think Paul talked about taking a course years ago, or cassette tapes, and we've met so many people along the way, locals who had learned this stuff 10, 20 years ago but never applied it because they either didn't feel comfortable or it got put to the wayside. They learned it all excited but didn't have the community, and that's what we're building today. It's just other people, like-minded people. We do free events, we have paid events, we do the mentorship as well for extra support that will really help you to get to that next level. But I think the most important thing we always hit home is taking action. All the knowledge in the world, is not doesn't mean anything if you don't do anything with it. So
Yeah. Or you're gonna be like me, just take action and like, oh my God, made all those mistakes. I'll make the mistakes for you guys and then come back and show, don't do this, don't do that.
Right.
So that's kind of why Zasha and I put this Hui mastermind together. We kind of met each other we met each other on social media, and then she found out what I was doing on the Big Island. And pretty much she was like, bro, we gotta share your story. And when we started sharing the story, that's how come most of you guys are here, because what I had, the knowledge I had, and all the stuff that I went through, it was so valuable and important for us to share this information with local people. So, I'm honored to be able to be up here and share this knowledge that's in me, all the stuff that I went through, and to help, guys that, like you guys that wanna learn this business. But it takes action. Like, you gotta take action.
I hope you guys know, just you guys showing up tonight is like refreshes us and reminds us why we're doing what we do. Me and him have our own separate families and live on different islands, but when we see other people just like us, or what we wish we would have had, that support here locally from local people who have that passion just to invest with aloha, like invest the right way. It motivates us to keep going, because we see a lot of people doing things the wrong way. So we're like, no, I'm like, Fuzzy, we got to keep going. Or he's like, Tita, we got to keep going. Yeah. So tonight we want you guys to meet somebody new. We want you guys to gather around, and that's exactly why we had you all introduce yourself. There's people that's into assisted living, foster care home, things like that. There's people that have done tiny homes. There's other people that have rentals out of state. So we have a vast majority of people with experience in here. So make sure, if that is something you're interested in, to connect with them as well.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like, by all means, we're here. Ask questions,
Yeah,
like,
and we are just everyday people too, who just invested in ourselves, invested in mentorships about real estate, never thought it could happen for us, came from zero finance, zero money, and we just did it. We learned it and we applied. And now, we're
here.
We're here. Right.
What? Look at that.
To a lot of resources were shared with us today.
That is a strategy that you can use. I don't know, it's empowering.
She learned how to find tax auction deals. She never bought properties before or really looked into real estate investing, but she learned how to analyze properties like we did today. What's happening? Right now, they are doing speed workshop dating, where they
have the confidence to go up there and put in an offer or put in a bid and see how it goes.